Hi, this is the video lesson for page 23 in your yellow books. This is where we're going to be doing some more singular to plural nouns. So you have the singular noun and you need to think about what is the plural noun to this. I'm actually only going to do the first four. I do hope you do the last four on your own. Think about what the plural noun is. If you can't think of how to spell it, there are great resources out there. You can Google how to spell it, or you can use the speech to text in the Google Docs to go ahead and spell the word correctly. The first one is fence. Here we have a word that ends with a CE ending. With the CE ending, we need to think, do we want to add an S to the end, an ES to the end, or we need to change it so it says IES. We are thinking about the ending of the word to determine how the ending needs to change to make it a plural noun. Or if it's an irregular noun, or an irregular noun, and we need to just ignore the S, ES, IES, and it is completely different. This next one is fence. Because it already ends with an E, we need to think, are we going to add an ES or not? And the answer is no. It already ends with an E, so we're going to go ahead and just add the S to the end so that it is fences. We're going to take the word fence, keep it exactly the same, and then just go ahead and add an S to the end. The next one is truck. Here we have a CK ending. We're not needing a vowel here. So because we don't need a vowel here, it doesn't need to be truckses. We just need trucks. So we're going to add just the S. So it says trucks. The next one is barn. Also with an N ending. It's a very regular ending. Barn with an N ending. We're not adding an ES. It doesn't need to be barnses. We just need barns. So we're just going to go ahead and add an S to the end. This next one is where it's tricky. We have puppy, which ends with a Y. When most, not all, when most nouns end with a Y, we are going to change the Y to an I. We don't just get rid of the Y changes, and that Y becomes the I. So we're going to go ahead and write that first part the same, P-U-P-P. Then I'm going to leave off the Y because the Y becomes an I, and then add ES. And now I have puppies. All right, the next one is horse. What is the plural for horse? Then you have sheep. What is the plural for sheep? Then you have bush. What is the plural for bush? And goose. What is the plural for goose? Now I'm going to give you a hint. Two of those are irregular nouns. So they do not just have an S, ES, or IES ending. And you are going to have to think, what is it to have more than one? And those words are horse, sheep, bush, and goose. And that is the end for that one. And then you're going to go ahead and write two sentences about the place you live. Write a plural noun in each sentence. So what this means is you need to write two sentences about where we live. Maybe you live in Alturas. Thinking about it, I think all of you live in Alturas. Say if you lived in Canby or Aden, or just maybe you want to be general in California. You can write two sentences about where you live. Describe the town. You could use it to describe stores. You could describe animals. You could describe the things you see when you drive into our town. The things maybe you see inside the town. Anything about our town is a bit, you can be able to write on those, and you need to have two sentences. When you're done writing those two sentences, go ahead and circle or underline the plural nouns, and those are the nouns that mean more than one. I do not know if you'll have enough room down here to write two sentences, so I do believe you're going to need to go ahead and get your notebook and get a nice piece of blank paper. And at the top of the paper, just go ahead and write page 23. So when you take a picture and submit it, then I can see that that's the writing for page 23. All right, you guys, I can't wait to see your sentences, and I hope you enjoy thinking about plural nouns.